Audiences are going crazy for our next guest. They're the stars of the new Broadway show, Once Upon a One More Time, a jukebox musical that flips the script on your favorite fairy tale characters, all set to the chart-topping songs of one of my favorites, Britney Spears, that will leave you screaming, "Give me more."
Oh, we are so lucky to have them joining us in studio today. Please give it up for Briga Heelan and Justin Guarini. Well, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. I mean, look, this is our opening night day.
Opening night.
Yeah, and congratulations, by the way. So real quick, let's talk about your relationship with Britney. Do you have one? Have you ever met her? What is it like?
Well,
You go first, please.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a long relationship with Britney. I've been obsessed with her since I was very, very tiny. I have posters on my wall. Oh, I can still see them. And I listen, sat next to my little CD player. Hers was one of my first CDs. I'm just a lifelong fan. And I actually, when I was little, auditioned for this like a public access educational show, and it was a cattle call, so all the kids came in. We lined up, and their first question to us was, if there is a historical figure that you could have lunch with, who would it be? No. And I
You said Britney Spears.
And I said Britney Spears, and they said, "Thank you very much."
Have a great day.
And I'd say it again.
Yeah. What about you, Justin?
I was fortunate to come into my career on American Idol at the height of when, Britney was in the early 2000s and everything she was doing then. And I've been fortunate to meet with her and have a chance to interact with her. I was doing a press junket, and she was in the hotel room next door. And she is the sweetest, most wonderful, kindest, just everything you would ever want her to be.
And Briga, you have a 6-year-old,
Yes.
right, daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Has she seen any rehearsals? What does she think when she sees
It's been a real
Mama?
journey. Yes. Oh. Yeah. She when we did the show out of town in DC, she saw 3 minutes of it and she said, "No, thank you. I'm not ready for this yet."
Very
She's
shy.
very sensitive,
Yeah.
very empathetic. And I said, "That's fine." But now she's 6, and my husband brought her to a matinee, and she is into it. We take her little the iPad at home, and we set up a little LED screen, and we do the whole show from start to finish with her princess dolls at home. So I'm doing the show like 4 times. I've got like a 15-show week.
She's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great, yeah.
So she's got her Britney Kids Bop in the car, and I see her singing in the back seat.
It's
just so
happening.
full circle. It's wild.
It's happening.
so
But it's
precious.
beautiful that she gets to see you up there on the stage like that.
Incredibly cool. I hope she knows that she can, if she chooses to have kids someday, she can do all the things that she wants to do.
Do it all. It's interesting because I went to the show last week, and you guys, there's so many children in the audience.
Yeah.
I was really surprised how many kids were there. I was at a matinee show as well.
Well, that'll help.
Yeah. Are you surprised by any of the audience reactions to the performance?
Yeah, well, there's something where, usually with theater, you sit and you watch and you clap and you might go, woo! But there's something about this show where we'll get boos, we'll get, oh yeah, go ahead, like all these, there's this
It feels very
interesting,
interactive.
yeah, there's this interesting interactive contract that we have with the audience. And so there's this moment that Briga and I have as Cinderella and Prince Charming, where it's this really dramatic moment where there's this thing that happens in our relationship. And sometimes you hear people out there snapping. Sometimes you're like, yeah, oh, like, all kinds,
You guys know what that moment is? I'm not going to give it away.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's so much fun, and this is my 7th show, and I've never been in a show where the audience has felt so much like another character in the show itself. Yeah, it's beautiful, and we're just having fun, and they're having so much fun up there, and it's like going to see, as you can see right here, like a concert. It's like if you want to go see like a tour, but you don't want to have to go see a tour, and you want to come see Britney's music. This is it.
And check out those moves. What about the dance choreography? Was it tough learning?
Whew. Keone and Mari Madrid are responsible for this choreography, and all of us, even the dancers in their company who you see some of up there, were like, whew, okay, like we were all sweating, and it took a while to learn. I think we rehearsed for like, over a month?
Studio for 4 weeks.
Yeah, at least. But there's something that's so beautiful and intricate about it.
But is it hard to sing and dance? Because you guys are like really dancing.
Well, I mean, you're
in good
really dancing.
Yeah, there's one point in the show where I do 3 numbers back to back, and it's not like I just get to stand there. We do scene work in between all of that. But I was like, I don't know if I could do this. We rehearsed it for 4 weeks, and I could not sing it and dance it until about a week into the theater when we got in there. But you just do it, and every time we come off the stage, even the dancers, we're all like, oh, how do we do that? But we do it, and it feels so good when you're in the moment.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
So much fun. Thank you. Yeah.
Briga Heelan and Justin Guarini, thank you so much for joining us today, and come back soon and hit us one more time, maybe with a musical performance.
We would love to do that.
Once Upon a One More Time opens tonight at the Marquee Theater right here in New York City.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.